But man, shout out to everybody that come through and mess with your boy. Before you even get in here, let me give you a shout out, man, because I appreciate everybody that spend your time looking at me, listening to me. You know what I'm saying? You could be somewhere, you could be on CNN right now. You be watching the Melly trial, man. And let me say rest in peace to my boy Ryan Melly, man, the real Razorback. We gonna miss you, bro. Rest in peace to the big homie Donovan Thomas. My cousin Lil Lucky, man. Free the guys. Let me wait till some people come through so we can get started. What's up with it? What's up with it? Hit the like button for me. Hit that like button. Ain't gonna cost you $1. Don't hit that joint. What's up with it? What's up with it? Shout out to the Evans channel. What the mic sound like? Can y'all hear me? It ain't too loud, is it? Well, I got a burp sitting right here in my damn chest. Hey, that might be it right there. Man, let me let a couple more people come through, man. We're gonna get started. We ain't gonna wait too long. They just had to catch it on the replay. What's up with it, man? Y'all hit the like button for me so we can go get started. That's what's up. Yeah, I tried to fix the mic this time so it wouldn't be so loud. Then I done shaved cut my beard down, so I can't even put it on the beard no more. Man, look, y'all made them likes, match them people that's in here, and we gonna pop it off. That's all we need. That ain't hard to do at all. Not for what you about to get. And you know what you about to get. I don't know, but shit, y'all know. That's what's up, man. We got 5 people here. I'm gonna get started. So this is the thing about it. I'm trying to see how I want to say this. Your boy got the dude we talking about, Arkansas Most Wanted. Now this was back in the day. Your boy got a couple different names, but in the joint, I knew him by Chad. Now, this is how I knew Chad. Remember I told y'all when I got the Max, I was a porter that used to do the like the boiler rooms and take the food to the infirmary and the officers and all that. Take the Lee County jail. So when I left that position, or when I say when I was getting ready to leave that position and head over to staff down there, they selected Chad as my replacement. Now, Chad is a blood. Wasn't no problem though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm showing him the ropes, showing how to make these trades, how to count them up, how many trades we gonna need, where to get everything from. You know what I'm saying? Our trades a little bit different than what we feeding everybody else. Then if you got opposite trades, show them how to make them. Boom, boom, boom. Hook it up if you want to, depending on who you taking it to. Woo, 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 if you trying to, you know what I'm saying? Just how you know what I'm saying? Show them how to do all that. And it is what it is. That's how I was taught to do shit. You show a motherfucker everything, not just how to do the job, but nigga, look, this is where the hiding spot sit. I'm leaving this position. The next nigga need to know how to get in. So as I'm teaching dude, I ain't gonna say we got like super tight in the barracks, but we was cool in the barracks. And while we walking and talking and I'm teaching him, you know, we talking about everything. And dude had get to the point where he started telling me some of his stories. Now, if y'all think my story some shit, this nigga here got some stories. I'm feeling like y'all listen to Police Johnson. This is that type of nigga where you need to hear the type of shit that this nigga in his mind somewhere else. It's not here with us. Dude thinking on a whole different level. Don't fuck with him on no bullshit. But he was telling me, I don't remember how everything got started or why everything got started. But him being a blood, he had gotten into it with another blood sect. And I'm talking about when I say into it, I mean like into it. Dude was like, man, running through their hood, you know what I'm saying, doing people in. He told me about one night, but why even get to tell y'all all that? I'm gonna tell you what make this story more different than anything else. This shit could be a real live movie. This man told me that he had a woman down in Louisiana, an old woman that he used to go see. They used to do the voodoo. And he told me he used to go down there and deal with her. And she had this oil. And she would take the oil and give it to him and he rub it on his feet. And she told him, long as you got this oil and long as you rubbing this oil on your feet, whoever you running from ain't never gonna catch you. You ain't never gonna get caught. As long as you got this oil. Now, if anybody watching know how black magic work and the shit work, you don't get nothing for something. Once you start, you can't stop. So by him using that oil, he couldn't stop using the oil. So let's jump over there and back to some of the shit he did. Dude told me even like one night he went to the club and he said he did. Matter of fact, this happened on two different occasions. He told me one club was Bada Bing and the other one was the Big Bamboo. Dude said he is in the club. Now, dude is slim. He real slim. He light skin. He high yellow. He got a kind of like a hump in his nose. Appreciate you. Shout out to Dak, man, for that super chat. But look, he light skinned. He had a little tattoo on his face. I can't remember what it was, but it probably was a teardrop or something. What's the big type of shit you see rappers with today? Just one little tattoo, light skinned dude, short haircut. If you look at dude, you wouldn't be thinking that this dude is dangerous as he, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna find out he is. But he telling me these stories, and it's like, you also gotta be, let me put you in the mind frame. That before you meet this dude, before he get to the prison you in, you hear about him. You see what I'm saying? That type of nigga. The guards hear about him, the warden hear about him, and you thinking when dude walk onto the compound, he fit to be 6'7", 300 pounds, muscles everywhere, and then he walk in and dude is like 6'1", you know what I'm saying, 190 pounds, maybe 185. You know what I'm saying? It's slim dude. Don't look like nothing special. So I'm talking to him, he tell me like, yeah, man. So one night, I went to the club. The man said he go to the club in a dress. Dressed up as a female. I ain't never heard no shit like this before in my life. This is me listening to dude, not like plenty of people that heard dude's stories all around this state, all around this prison. I'm hearing these stories from him. Dude is telling me this shit himself. And he telling me, man, I went to the club and I had a dress on. And I'm dancing on the dude that I'm looking for. Caught dude outside in the parking lot. That was his last dance. He did that to another one at the other club. Same way. I do. A lot of times I do, depending on what I'm talking about and what I was going through. when I started talking about it. He asked me if I feel like me talking on YouTube is therapy. I do. But let me tell you, another story he told me was he said it was a manhunt out for him one time. And he running. You know what I'm saying? The police is on him. They got the dogs and everything. He running. He getting it. He was like, feel I was in Southwest Little Rock. And I'm running through the trailer park. It's thunder and lightning outside. It's raining. He said, the police on me, the dogs on me. I don't know how I'm going to get away. He said, man, I ran around this corner and I slipped and fell in the mud. He was in a trailer. He said, I was in a trailer park. He said, but I was running when I slipped and fell in the mud. Let me see what he's coming to say. What's up with it, too? He said, when I slipped and fell in the mud, I seen where it was like a chair in the bottom of the trailer. He said, man, I got up under there and it was like a hole or something. But whatever it was, he said he got up in that motherfucker, man, and he started trying to pour mud over on top of himself. The man said he had mud all on his face. He could hear the police coming. He said the police is walking like they right beside him. He can't see nothing because he got mud all on his face. He said the only thing he did was left him a hole for his mouth. But the man say the police dog then came under the house, was standing on top of him. He could feel it on his chest and was licking it inside his mouth through the mud. The police called the dog and they took off running again. I'm like, what the hell? They'll say, man, this on everything I love. So then he tell me, he say, man, look, I set up a trip to Louisiana and I go down there. And when I get to the voodoo lady, she told me she have everything she needed to make the oil. She was supposed to be getting it the next day. She told him to wait. And he was like, all right. So he waited. And the next day, this that one. Now the next day, whoever was supposed to be coming with whatever they was coming with never showed up. And she was telling him, she was like, look, do not leave without this oil. Stay here until I can get it for you. Because if you leave without this oil, something bad gonna happen. And the man say, Phil, I don't know why. I don't know why. He said, I felt it. I felt it in my heart. I knew it. And I walked out the damn house and got my ass on the Greyhound and rode right back to Arkansas. He said, man, I'll never forget. I had on a pair of red Dickies with some red and white gangster nights and a red and white checkered shirt. I was sitting at the back of the bus. He said, when the bus pulled up into the terminal, the police got on the bus. He said, the police got on the bus with the dogs. And it's like they was looking for drugs. But he said he got like three rows in. He looked up and seen Chad and was like, he tried to play it off like he was looking for drugs again. And then he got off the bus. He said when he got off the bus, he told dude, close the door. Don't let nobody out the bus. Chad said he already knew what was going on. They was calling SWAT. They called SWAT. Had the bus surrounded, whole bus station surrounded, got on there, started making everybody get off the bus one by one till when nobody left on the bus with him. And then they rushed the bus with the guns, and that's how they caught him. And the man said the whole time, he said, Phil, I knew I was going that way the whole time. I was on my way back because I didn't get old. I can't see what your comments say, though. Now, this dude here is the one that I told you I ain't really know no jailhouse lawyers that was helping people get out of prison. But Chad, and I can't think of what his real first name is. It ain't Adrian, but it's kind of like Adrian. But dude gave a lot of time back. When I tell you dude gave a lot of time back, I'm like, I think dude had multiple life sentences. And now he on the verge of, I ain't say he on the verge of coming home, but he got the type of sentence where he can come back home one day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I ain't seen nobody else in the junk that did that. I know a whole lot of dudes that sit around and go to the law library every day. That's their thing. They'll try to help you with your case. They're all this, but I ain't seen none one of them come back to the birds, pack their shit, and walk out their door. I just ain't seen that. Like, I know, like, if I wouldn't have never been locked up, I would have had the feeling like, shit, dude, probably, he in his 40s. He ain't old. He in his 40s. Because he's just a little bit older than me. When I say a little bit older than me, dude might be like 43, 44, 45. Maybe 46, 47. He no older than that. But nah, man, I ain't never seen nobody that you know what I'm saying, in the movies, yo. But in real life, I ain't seen nobody walk out that law library and walk themselves out the front door. It just don't happen. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it is the system crooked. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize that if you ain't never been through the system is crooked. It's built against you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the perfect example. Like if you're watching this Melly case right now, Melly been locked up 5 years. 5 years. Now this is the thing about Melly being locked up 5 years. For the 5 years that he been locked up, Melly ain't been able to say nothing. But they've been able to make him look as guilty as they want to make him look. They've been wanting to make, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, think about it like this. America tells you one thing, and then they do another. Like, we proved that when Donald Trump was in office, that you can get away with saying one thing and do another. But somebody remind me to come back to that, because I'm going to say this. With Melly, all the witnesses and all the evidence and everything they've been telling us for 5 years is crumbling like a motherfucker in the courtroom every day when I watch this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? How can the prosecution be so dumb? Like, dude, this man lawyers came to do some work. Y'all just showed up like, another dumb rapper in the courtroom. Let's get him. Man, that man lawyers ain't playing with these folks. It ain't nothing they done came with that look good at the end of the day after doing them lawyers get through cross-examining. They brought the police up there, made the police look stupid. Because they showing all these text messages that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You ain't got no gun. You tried to play dude at the scene of the crime using the phone, then you brought your experts, your phone experts, and all he could tell you was, man, just because your phone hitting on that tower don't mean that's where you at. It's not the closest tower, it's the strongest tower. So it could be 5 towers in between you and the one that's showing you it. They were looking like. So you can't definitely say that he was at that place at that time. Nah, we can't say that. Bro, that's what y'all whole case was built on. Y'all saying dude was in the car and he was lying about it. Now you can't even put him in the car. You ain't got no weapon. You didn't find no gunpowder residue or nothing on dude. You found on somebody else. The dude that showed up with the bodies. And then y'all didn't even charge that man with the murder. Y'all charged somebody else because you wanted that man because he rich. Man, I hate to laugh and say it's funny because it ain't funny because the main life on the line. And it's like people be saying, like, I seen somebody that was talking about free Melly. And dude was like, man, free Melly, that's why the hood stay the hood, because y'all talking about free dude. I'm like, nah, bro, the hood stay the hood because of 500 credit scores. Like, do your history. Learn why the hood is really the hood before you start blaming it on people just because they making you look like you did it. Like, for years, it dude look guilty as hell. They tried to use a song against him. Okay, bro, the song was out 2 years before the murders happened. So what is you saying? Today they were trying to make it seem like he was a blood. He was a gang member. Now that probably would have been easy. It would have been easy to prove. But you get up on the dumb shit, showing these text messages where you got the high-ranking bloods begging dude, and he not responding to him. And the lawyer saying, so damn, if he was a member of the blood and the big bloods is hollering at him and he ain't responding, wouldn't that be a direct violation? Ain't that very disrespectful to the OG? They were like, yeah. He said, yeah, but you just said the dude ain't never been put no hit on him with no green light because he in jail. If it was, something would happen to him. So you telling me dude can disrespect the big homies and the OGs and he's straight? What's up with it, baby? Ain't goddamn me, you know what I'm saying? Police is like, what, yeah, him. He's straight because they clout chasing. They ain't gonna mess with him because they want the clout. There's the police, for example, the clout chaser. Get what this man come up with? A text message where one nigga told him, hey, bro, it's my birthday. Post me. Because last time you posted me, I got a gang of hoes. What's up with it? And I'm like, so you think a nigga is harassing this man, trying to make him be down with they gang, they real live gang, out here putting in work, doing dirt, all that shit, just so he can post them and they can get some hoes? And you willing to put this man in the electric chair on a post? This dude talking about post me on my birthday so I can get some hoes. Man, if y'all don't get out of here with that bullshit, what a text message that where dude talking about, yeah, man, I did that shit, I got away with that shit, them niggas ain't gonna play with me again. Show me some shit like that. Don't show me all that bullshit y'all keep showing. Trying to railroad this young man. One bro say, oh yeah, that nigga deserve to die. Look at that smile. Look at his teeth. You know he dangerous. I said, damn. Did you just say they need to kill this nigga because of his smile and his teeth? She was like, yeah, look at him. You can tip. I said, boy, some of you motherfuckers need to stay off the internet. Some of you motherfuckers need to stay off the internet. Y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't ready for the internet. Cause these folks, I'm like, man, look, let me tell you something. From a YouTuber. They got whole programs you can go buy that will help you find the one picture that's gonna grab people's attention. And when you're thinking they talking about a dude facing a life sentence, you're not gonna think they're gonna go find a picture to make him look evil and you just look at his smile, look at his teeth. Man, if you don't get out of here with this bullshit, they're like somebody screenshotting this picture of me with these bars behind me and saying, man, look at him, tattooed up, no shirt, bars behind him. He look like he need to be in prison for the rest of his life. God damn. Look how my family feel about that, seeing how I take care of folks around here. Seeing how I don't be involved in nobody bullshit no more. But what y'all got going on? What y'all want to know about today? We gonna talk about this question. I should have been thinking of another story off the top that I could tell y'all. I don't know. Maybe I'll squeeze some. I had my homeboy from the Ville, Courtney Sneed. Free my nigga Courtney Sneed, man. For real, for real. Look, Courtney Sneed, I knew dude way back from junior high school. And dude always was quiet. And he was like sneaky black, if you understand what I mean by that. When a motherfucker be so black, they just look like they up to something. So I'm like, we used to be in the joint. And dude was cool as hell because he's funny than a motherfucker, but he's slim. And he cut up. He got a little size on him, but he's small with it. I don't understand how to say it. A big little dude. I ain't talking about no little bitty stocky dude. I'm talking about still slim with it. He got muscles, but he's little, and they ain't just like anorexic muscles. The dude I was just telling y'all about. Dude got up off a life sentence. But look, I don't know what was going on. Like I tell y'all, Courtney was sneaky, and we was just chilling. We playing dominoes. We playing dominoes. And I'm talking about, we've been sitting here playing dominoes maybe about 2 hours. Rotate. Getting up, somebody else sit there and play, gamble, stop gambling, just play, keep on playing, go to child, we come back playing dominoes. Ain't nothing out the ordinary happened. Now, me and Courtney playing dominoes. He on my team. We playing somebody else. Soon as we lose, he like, hey, y'all, watch this. He like, watch this. What's this nigga to do? Dude, just get up on the table. Raise up. Pull his hands, jack his slacks a little bit, and then hit the sideways, bop down step. And them about 6 steps. Boom, 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 boom. Hit the steps, he get to walk. Now, white dude. Dude do tattoos. He the one did the Dirty South on my arms right here. Now it's a little white dude. They about the same size. Now, these dudes ain't had no issues to my knowledge. They ain't had no bets, no debts, no, I don't know what's going on. I don't see no problem. We looking because he told us to look, but we don't see what we supposed to be seeing. So he was walking and he kind of like passed dude. Dude sitting on the rack, like at the very back of the barriers. We sitting right here at the rail, looking like, shit, what's going on? So when he passed dude, he stepped back a little bit. And he like, hey, whoop, whoop, bam. And the white dude stood up. As soon as he stood up, and I tell you, I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. Dude was like, Courtney got his hands down to his side. I don't remember seeing nothing. It's like, dude, just did this. And the white dude just went flying. And when I tell you, this man went flying from the front of the bed to the back of the bed, hit the wall, and slid down the wall. All this busted. Both of these were black and blue and green and purple. He hit that man one time. Pow! And I did not see the punch. And I'm looking dead at him. White dude went flying, hit this wall and came down. Courtney just came, walk around the other side, came on back up the step, leaned on the rail like, I got to go. White dude came back up, it's probably about 45 minutes later. This one we got to look at his face. When I seen all the colors in both his eyes, and I'm thinking to myself, because I was wondering, I'm like, nigga, how you bust both of this nigga's lip? Bust his motherfucking nose as well. Both his eyes are black with one lick. How about you hit the man one time and I ain't even see you hit him? Like, I ain't shit. And this how we tripped me. I do talk outside of me. I'm like, I ain't shit. It's hard, motherfucker, bro. It's hard, motherfucker. That's why I told y'all to watch. Now, to this day, I don't know if they had problems. I don't know if dude owed him money. I don't know what it was. I don't know if he just went down there and was like, man, I'm still on dude just to show y'all how hard I hit. It could have been any one of them dumbass reasons. But either way it goes, he bust Buddy up bad. And I feel bad for Buddy because, like I say, dude, you do some tattoos for me. Shit, what happened to him? I ain't really been paying attention to it. But dude just, man, look, dude, we talked about this last time. Dude just get the bad rap. He get the bad rap, man. Kells is a scapegoat. That's what y'all got to realize. They had to give you somebody. Look how many people they let getting away with the exact same shit. They had to give you somebody. This is what I don't like about Kells shit. I don't like the fact that man in prison, but his wife was right there living in the house with all these girls. Wasn't doing, if he was doing something wrong, she was accomplice, she was helping. I don't like the fact that all they mamas are still free, even though they mamas was driving them across state lines with the knowledge of they was fit to have sex with this man and they was getting money out of it. If that ain't the definition of white slavery, I don't know what it is. There's plenty of pimps in the penitentiary what them parents did. I promise you it is. Same damn charge. They case gonna read the same way. They're just gonna say they took some girl across state lines so some other man that was gonna pay them money could have sex with her. And anytime you texting your daughter, telling your daughter what to do, boy, you knew she was gonna have sex with R. Kelly. You got the check, you cash the check. You might got receipts for the check. Come on, that guy with that bullshit. But I don't know what they doing to him. But shit, it all depends on who doing it. I'm gonna be real. If you tell me, this is just from my prison experience. If you tell me something happened to somebody in prison, my first thought is not gonna be that another inmate did it. It's gonna be that a guard did. So when you say something happened to Yak, to kills. I'm like, shit, it got to be the police doing it. Whoever just posted the last comment, they won't show it. Man, more than that. But see, this is the thing about it. They say the kid used to be at the high school picking girls up. You know, if you let anybody from Chicago tell it that this was a known fact, everybody knew this shit was going on. What I'm saying is, did nobody seem to have no type of problem with none of it until Jay-Z got behind it and was like, hey, y'all, you dude, man, y'all better get him. Thing is, man, if you read these books on how these billionaires and these members and these people behave and how they act and how they get down, then you know. Before you can get rid of her, you got to go and discredit them. You got to tear down the credibility, all that. That's why they be trying to make Kanye look crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then you also got to look at it like this. Kels is like Tupac, Prince, and Michael Jackson. He worth way more money dead or out of control of his shit than he is alive or in control of his shit. Hey, mamas and the daddies and the girls. I'm saying, man, people act like it's so easy to forget. Once the next lie comes, it's so easy to forget the truth. You get so far and far away from it that you start forgetting what it was. Like, the people not remember that them girls were right where they wanted to be at. People were like, oh, they holding them hostage. They can't go nowhere. And they were like, if he holding us hostage, why are we at concerts and we on the front row, he's singing to us, and we could leave out this concert, ain't nowhere in the world he could jump off the stage and grab us and drag us back to the car. Like, people forget all this stuff. I don't forget none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I be looking at the motives. I realize, man, it's all over the videos. It's all over YouTube. You can go see women that was in that damn documentary celebrating when the documentary got nominated for an award. Come on now. How is you at the Oscars or the Grammys or the Emmys or whatever it was celebrating a nomination for that type of documentary on some victimization? You know what I'm saying? That ain't, you don't go celebrate that. I wouldn't. Like, if something sensitive like that happened to me and somebody wanted to talk about it and I discussed it, and then all of a sudden it was up for an award, I wouldn't be able to celebrate tomorrow. We almost won. We almost had it. We gonna. The woman then look. Then they did the interview with her. They were talking about how much she got paid. Now she brought that up, not them. They said something, and she was like, "Man, we ain't getting nothing but $1,000 for that. You got paid to do that shit." But then this is what I was tripping on. People didn't realize none of them women from that documentary was in their courtroom. Man, look, that's what I was telling y'all about last time when I was like, man, how I used to be with Game and how I used to be with this and that. Man, look at her. Because if I'm gonna stop listening to them, I gotta stop listening to everybody. It's very few people in the music business who, you know what I'm saying, ain't got no smut on their name. They entertainers. They regular people. Yeah, they is. And I ain't saying that none of the shit that nobody do is correct and right. I'm not gonna justify it. I'm not gonna take up on them. But what I am gonna say is, well, we supposed to deny their music. Okay. Soon as they start denying Elvis, Jerry Lee Lewis, all them folks right there then did all the same shit and worse. Man, come on now. This is the thing about it, man. We all know in America, it's a racist divide. It's an invisible line, but that motherfucker is damn big. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than the Berlin Wall. And it touched damn near every fiber and fabric of what we do in our lives. Don't matter if you racist or not. Like it don't even matter. It's just how things go. So I forget what the fuck I was going with it. I know I was talking about the music and the shit the motherfucker was doing. But I mean it's just always been like that. We can sit back and say, oh well look what they doing. And them motherfuckers knew they were doing it when they were doing it. We don't have to sit back and remind them that Elvis did this and that this person did that. They know. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. They gonna always point at dude like, look what dude did. And I'm sitting back like, man, did dude really do all of this? And if he did, why is he the only one paying for it? Like, it's some more people need to be paying for this shit. Like, this was not a one-man job. What I'm hearing, there was so many people involved. And man, if this shit was real, they got about 50 more people they need to go get. ASAP. Real quick, ASAP. But, I'm still waiting to see what's going to happen with all the names that was on Pedo Island. What they going to do with them folks. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Let this shit die down. Hope everybody forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Hit everybody with some story to take your mind off of shit. Something like a submarine or something. You know what I'm saying? They give them little stories every once in a while, something about a red balloon flying over the country. And I'm like, hold on now. If y'all know that this balloon is from China, like you know this, and then you calling it a Chinese spy balloon, why is you letting it fly all over the country? Like, what's in this balloon that's going all over the country? Is it releasing something? Is it, you know what I'm saying? What's up? Now I got 12 people here. Ain't nobody gonna ask me no questions. Ain't nobody trying to chop it up. Now I got me here talking about Chinese balloons. Don't have me here talking about Chinese balloons, man. It's not clear. What's good with it? What's up, y'all? I was telling me I'm right here. Now we're gonna have to go in the lab, man. Go get me something to eat. Man, look, I appreciate y'all. All y'all for coming through, fooling with your boy, man. I'm gonna try to get back here if not in the morning, tomorrow night sometime. Y'all catch me on the replay, man, so y'all can get the whole story. Man, hey, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. That's all I can tell you, just being real. What's up with it? I'm working on it, man. I ain't gonna lie, I've been bullshitting, but it been a whole lot of shit going on. Like we had storms yesterday, not the power out for a while. I still ain't got no Wi-Fi right now, but I got my regular phone jumping. So, you know what I'm saying? You gonna hold it down, make it work some type of way. But man, let me get about here and go get me something to eat, man. Y'all do it the long way, not the wrong way.